Hello, Pyra family, and it is so nice to have an opportunity to welcome you back personally and to speak with you as we are just 2 weeks away, exactly 2 weeks from today. Today is August 15th, and on August 29th, we're going to be opening up our school doors and welcoming in all our students. And I just wanted to have an opportunity to once again personally welcome you, but also just share information. There's going to be a lot coming to you from each individual school and principals, and but I also want to share some things from a district level as well, and but not too much, just a little bit. So once again, hopefully everybody's had a great summer. It's been a beautiful summer here in our local community in the state of Michigan. Hopefully you had an opportunity just to kind of unwind, enjoy this special time with your kids and your family. But if you're like me, you're also excited to have our kids go back to school, have a great experience, and we're excited to be welcoming them back. And once again, partnering with you and working with you throughout this entire school year to make this a great one for everybody. So let's go ahead and get started. And if you've been paying attention to just social media posts and just information we've been sharing, especially through our district Facebook page, a lot of great work through our 2020 bond has been occurring. This has been an extremely busy summer. Work started going all the way back to late March and spring break. And it is just amazing how much we've been able to get accomplished. And we're excited about that. But as we all know too, since the pandemic and since kind of just our whole economic scope has changed, we are running into some challenges with labor shortages and supply chain issues. Not nearly what we expected, but there are some coming our way. And not every project is going to be completed by August 29th, but our focus is really making sure that the educational spaces and the spaces that our students need for teaching and learning will be completed. And some projects are going to have to carry over into September. We'll make them minimal. We'll make sure that things are safe, and then once again, we can operate at a full scale. But I do want to just let you know, as we're welcoming students and parents in this week, both at the high school and Pathfinder for student orientations, starting this Wednesday and Thursday, things are not going to be complete. So you're going to see some dust, you're going to see some dirt, you're going to see some crews in the hallway. We're working hard to get things as organized and cleaned up the best that we can. But when students enter on the 29th, it'll definitely be in great shape as always. Our custodial group has done a tremendous job doing everything they can to help support these efforts throughout the course of the summer. But once again, just know as you walk in, you're going to see some things that are just not complete. And that's okay, but we're working hard, and the crews that we're partnering with are working hard to make sure that everything's in place. So once again, excited to have you come in and see a lot of the changes. Once again, been posting a lot of pictures online, and I couldn't be more proud of the work that's been done. From a district level, in terms of labor shortages and challenges, supply chain issues, as you are well aware, there's a crisis happening in education. There's an extreme shortage of teachers. A report just last week, over 300,000 teachers and support staff are in need throughout this nation. And, and I don't think there's a district that's not feeling this at some level. And that holds true here. I've never had a start of the school year where we are seeing labor shortages in just about every department, from transportation to food service to our maintenance, custodial, to teachers, special education, and it's going to be an ongoing process. And from a transportation, obviously that is a big piece that we're working to get it all set and ready to go come the 29th. We are making progress with bus drivers. We're still working, we're training, and I'm not sure if we're going to be at full level by the time we start school, but our team has always done an amazing job, which means that we're going to have to make some concessions, consolidate bus runs. We got to take a look at all our bus stops, all our runs, because our goal is to get every student who needs transportation an opportunity to get on a bus and get to school. That is really our goal. And that may mean that we can't be as flexible and offer the same high level customer service that we've done in the past. We do get requests for bus stop changes, and people are, trying to create the best opportunity for their child and for their family. And we get that in a district that's 93 square miles and rural, and we've got kids speckled out throughout this entire school district. It makes it challenging, and we really, want to stay away from extremely long bus routes and keep it to where they've been in the past, very manageable. But it's getting more challenging to do, especially when we don't have the people. But we're working hard. We do not want to cancel any routes. We don't want to have to go that route. We haven't had to do that. Our goal is to never do that, but it's getting more and more challenging. And so that's where we're at from a transportation standpoint. We are excited to announce that we have hired a new transportation director. Sue Miller, who was our previous director for many years, had a transition and she moved on to Heartland Community Schools as part of the consortium through LESA. And just as of the last couple of weeks, we have hired a new director. His name is Michael Breitenbecker, and he's coming all the way from Arizona and actually just drove up here over the weekend and is expected to start on Monday, August 22nd. And he is an expert in bus safety and bus stop placement, and has worked in the Tucson, a very big district in Arizona, Tucson district. And so we're extremely fortunate, and he will be joining us on the 22nd. We've had a team there working throughout the summer. Everything's in place. And I do want to announce that bus stops will be live in MyStar on August 22nd. That's a week from today. Once again, the bus stops will be live on August 22nd. I'll send an email and a text reminder as well, but you'll find that in the MyStar portal for your child, as we've done in years past. But along those lines, we're still looking for custodial help. So if you know anybody who may want to join our team, please let us know. Food service, we're definitely in need of food service personnel. We are in transition as well. Our current director, Sue Milliken, is going to be retiring. Her hope was to be able to step down by mid-August, but because we have not been able to find a director through Airmark's our partner, our third-party vendor for food service, she's staying on board until we can hopefully have a smooth transition. And so, but we're definitely in need of several positions in our food service. And our biggest need right now and our biggest concern are special ed aides. Some may refer to these as parapros, paraprofessionals. Special ed aides are those adults who help support students with significant impairments, whether that may be from an academic standpoint, from an emotional standpoint, or even from a health standpoint. That these are critical. We have IEPs that require these. We need to do our best to provide the support so our students can be successful in the classroom. And this is an extreme need throughout education. And we need about 10. And then unfortunately, we're struggling to hire folks who are interested in being a paraprofessional or, once again, a special ed aide. If this is something that you have the heart for and the passion for, to spend just helping a young life be successful in an educational setting, please let us know. Or if you know somebody who may be a great fit for this and maybe want to spend their day, playing a special part in a child's life, please do not hesitate to reach out to us, because this is something that we're going to be working towards, and it's an extreme concern of all of ours right now, just for the need that we have for these positions. And along those lines, I do want to let you know that we have had several teachers, obviously, throughout the course of the year and summer, retire, choose to leave for other districts. And to be honest with you, the economic scape in education has shifted immensely in the past 2 years. In education, it's been a pretty stable place for folks to work, and the entire economic scope has changed dramatically since the pandemic, from just the pay scale, people working from home, and just folks just reevaluating their life and their family, and just with inflation and driving. A lot of our folks drive sometimes up to an hour to get here to school and to home. And folks are now stepping back, and for a variety of reasons. A lot of it's location, a lot of just different opportunities. And we've had people just say, "Hey, I want to do something different." And education has been extremely tough, and it remains to be extremely challenging. And so we've had some transition. We're bringing in 15 new teachers. We're extremely happy with the folks that we're bringing in. I couldn't be more proud and happy of the talent and just the passion, the heart for kids and for our community. We tend to forget that this is a great place to work and to live. And Livingston County as a whole is a destination county in the state of Michigan. And we have a lot of folks who lived here, who've left, who are now desiring to come back. And so we're extremely excited for that. At the same time, we've got some positions that are extremely hard to fill due to certifications. There are certain programs, such as our life and food science, teaching our food classes at the high school, or if you have any kind of CTE classes in terms of like robotics or construction, woodworking, colleges just aren't putting out teachers with those certifications. And so we have to try to draw and recruit people from private industry, which is extremely challenging, and or folks who are willing to go back to school and to get a certification while they're in the midst of teaching. And that's really what we're relying on. And we're in the process of having to change some of our classes, change our programming to look to the future and build around the resources we have, the certifications we have. And I share this just because we're just going to have to have a common understanding that, school is going to look different moving forward in the future based on the challenges that we face. I don't see things getting better anytime soon. And we're not going to be able to do all the things we've done in the past. We're not going to be able to offer all the things we've done in the past in terms of courses. And we're going to have to be nimble and be flexible because we've got to work within teacher certifications and people who match those. And right now that's becoming more and more challenging. And so we pride ourselves in providing great customer service, being, very family friendly, community friendly, and making sure we do everything we can to provide a excellent experience for our students here. But there's constraints, there's limitations that are making that more challenging for us. And so, so if you have any questions about things, don't just hesitate to talk to a principal, talk to me as we try to just continue to move forward. And once again, make this the best district, the best opportunity and experience for our kids. And with challenges also come opportunities. And so everything we look at are like, okay, how do we do things differently? How do we build? How do we build a program to meet the challenges and they become opportunities for our students? And in the end, our goal is to make sure we put the best adults who love kids, who will take care of them, who will make them feel special in front of our kids. The curriculum and the things that they're teaching is important, but in the end, it's that person who can connect with our kids and make them feel like they are unique, special, and loved here in the community schools. That's our number one priority. And I believe the new teachers that we brought in meet those requirements, and I'm excited about that. So on that note, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I will continue to keep you informed as we move forward. We're extremely excited. The farther we get removed from the pandemic and the stress and just the changes, I think the better. The more routine, the structure, the predictability that we can provide, I think will be an asset for our students and for our families. And life continues to throw curveballs, but I think we've proven that we can handle that. We continue to be nimble, innovative, and adaptive, and we're going to continue on those lines. And so can't wait to see our 2,100 students join us in just exactly 2 weeks. It's an exciting time for us, but enjoy the time that you have. I hope to see some of you here this week, both Pathfinder and the high school, and as we continue to welcome students and families in. So have a great week, and we'll continue to keep you informed. And as always, go Pirates.